was so much better than what the editing showed you. I promise you. Like, I kissed her co-host.
Tight.
Backstage.
Tight. Oh, God. Bro, look at this. That's the Paulo fight?
That was the Yoel fight?
That's f***ing crazy.
So he was for sure the freakiest guy you fought. Like,
He's a freak on steroids.
This is an internet sensation. That's the guy that...
Dude, who, like... I just don't understand who watches these guys. Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
This neon kid. Like, who is watching every movement these guys make?
Would you ever fight BKFC ever again?
There's no way to gauge distance, and I think it's a dumb f***ing sport.
Don't
It's just
Mike
like,
Perry that.
Because you were cracking the shit out of Mike Perry.
he's on some good shit.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA. We are a combat sports MMA show hosted by very, very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. I got a flat face. That is Nick. Look at his ears. They suck. That is David. His wife hates him. And guess what, guys? We have a very, very special guest who's not a casual. This guy knows everything. He is everything. He's an enigma. He just came back from a Diddy party, obviously. Look how he's dressed. We have Strikeforce, UFC champion, and the guy that can do it all, Luke Rockhold.
hey-oh.
Thank you, boys.
First male model on the show.
True.
You are
Uriah
probably-
Hall might say otherwise.
One of the most like polarizing fighters I've ever seen on the internet. Dude.
Agreed.
Not only after you retired, the fashion in the way that you retired was f***ing nuts, dude. Which I have plenty of questions about you and Paulo Costa. I don't even want to get into that right now. Then you start going into every side quest humanly possible after that shit. And the funniest clip I've ever seen on the internet that has me crying every day is when you were on the dating show. And then no, there's this clip where they did a side-by-side of it that had me dying laughing. You're like the sweetest dude ever. It's like, you know what? F all this bullshit. Me and you, I just want to ask you straight up. But she's like so thrown off. And then it goes to you on a boat. And you're like, you spit or swallow, bitch.
We can never say that.
Bro, I want to say it though.
We would get
I want to
arrested.
say it.
If we said that, we would get arrested.
Only good-looking people can do that. 'Cause the moment I said that, that bitch would have threw me off the boat.
Yeah.
It would have been done.
The show would have been over if it
That
was
shit
you.
had me crying laughing.
Bro, wait, you get arrested. You're Asian, dog. I'm a white man. What? I get arrested for anything and everything.
That's true.
I can't get away with asking.
a spit off.
You spit on swallow. I can't get away with saying that.
I do the podcast with Rampage sometimes, and
Yeah.
the shit he gets away with is unbelievable.
Yeah,
like you're like,
He has a pass.
you just gotta bite your tongue because he's the black pass.
The man was out there grabbing Japanese titty, dude.
Yeah,
for like
he's
half
fine.
his career, and he was fine, dude. It blew me. I was like, how the fuck does he get away with that?
Japanese titty. You're a little jealous.
We all are.
Every now
We all
and then,
got
I just
beef.
grab my own Korean titty and see what happens.
So wait, how did you end up on that show? Like, was that just a side quest in the moment?
So
Yeah, you smile about it.
the
Tell me.
UFC were like, they just like I think what was it, Bravo or whatever? Bravo hit up the UFC and they asked him, hey, do you have anybody that we could use for the show? We're doing a celebrity deal. They're like,
Luke Rockhold, yeah.
Luke Rockhold. They asked me, and so they asked me, I was like, you want me to do the show? I was like, I'm gonna destroy the show.
You did, brother.
I'm gonna destroy the show. I'm like, what, you're gonna go find the love of your life? They're gonna walk the streets of LA and San Diego and asking girls like, do you want to date a celebrity millionaire? Like, okay. This is where I'm supposed to find love. I'm going in deep on these ones.
Dude, the backstory is so much better now. Now it makes sense. All your moves on the show, it all makes sense now. It's like, oh, I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's TV.
It's so fucking
I was
funny,
just
man.
trying to.
That was must-see TV.
You
got a lot of clips off that.
Yeah, it was so much better than what the editing showed you.
Oh, I'm sure.
I promise you. Like,
Wait, give us some behind.
well, I mean, I kissed her co-host
Tight.
backstage.
Tight.
Hell yes.
Backstage, and then like there was a big blow up. She like kicked her co-host off the show.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a massive blow up. Then she had this gay co-host too. There's two of them.
Yeah.
One black
You
girl.
kissed him
You
too?
kissed him too?
I did not kiss him too, but there was a big blow up at the end. Like the actual edit, like she's like, because I kind of ditched the girl. I went to go do a press conference for Bisping like the next day after I finished filming, and I was like, the girl wanted to come. The girl actually wanted to go on a date because they take you separately.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna go meet her on the date, but I was like, you know, this is my last like hurrah before I go to training camp and go to Australia to do the press conference. So I was like, I'm gonna send it with the boys. I went down to Newport and it just let the girl just pass the girl off. And then I came back to the follow up like right before I left, and Patty's like, "You're such an asshole. You left her. You didn't fucking call her. This and that." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, so they made it look like she kicked me off the show, but I ended up calling her, making it up, and then she blows up with like, "You kissed him on the back." Like they pull it up on set. Like she like fires her assistant on set, and then a gay guy's like, "You said you wanted a threesome." I was like, "Dude, I don't like."
Luke, you said
it. The craziest blow up, and it was like, fuck. If only they could have showed
inserted himself out of nowhere. He's like, "A threesome!" Like, that never happened.
Yeah, I was like,
in the plan.
Yeah, like, no, that never happened. He just wanted to insert himself.
The gay guy tried to insert himself real quick.
He wanted dibs. Yeah, he wanted to get on the action.
No.
So David alluded to this, but you are the king of side quests. I'd love to start here and maybe work our way through your career. Bro, what are all these other competitions you're doing? I know right now there's a fight announced or a match with Colby Covington in wrestling.
Yeah.
I thought you were retired.
In a singlet.
You're retired.
Don't get gay on me.
Come on, dude. Everybody wants to see it.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, what's the... I honestly thought you were retired. Like, you were done. I'm going to go surf. I'm going to travel. Sell my protein candy.
I think that's when people die, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be married. I mean, you get married. Get married.
We're all dead.
Yeah, we're all dead.
And you corrode and fall to pieces, you know what I mean? That's pretty much how it works. So don't get married to anything in life.
All right, I'm leaving my wife.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Luke Rockhold told me we have to get a divorce.
I mean, like, I think we all need new challenges, and the people get stuck in their ways, and I think life gets boring. I enjoy new things, new side quests, conquests.
Have you always been like that? Like since you were younger, like you always kind of strive to just challenge yourself consistently?
Too many ways, way too many ways, and tried to be the best at everything I could be. You know, what I mean, and that's what was like a big fault of mine as a kid, because I tried to be good at everything, and then you couldn't be the best at one thing. Luckily with MMA, it's such a diverse space that I was able to like my stylistic, athletic kind of everything worked.
Wait, so back in Santa Cruz when you grew up, were you doing like regular high school sports and also doing martial arts at the same time? Or is that like a different time period?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up, my dad played basketball, and so I grew up like playing ball a lot in junior high and high school, played all the special teams, AAU. We beat Oakland, AAU champions.
You played ball too?
We beat
Wait,
Oakland when I was like
Luke
13 years old.
Oak Hill Academy?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We had a good time, But I think in 7th, 8th grade, my basketball coach threw the basketball at my head twice in one practice for not paying attention. I grabbed it, I threw it back at his head.
Oh, you're that guy.
I threw my jersey and I said, "Fuck off," and then we just stuck to wrestling from then on.
Whoa.
And skating and surfing and on the side. I didn't really want to do sports in high school, so my mom's like, "You gotta wrestle, you gotta do something."
Yeah. And did you get a lot of fights? It seems like you've thrown a ball at your fucking coach. You got in fights, or is that?
I like to fight. Yeah.
Damn.
I definitely got scrapped quite a bit in high school.
What was your first martial art?
Even like kindergarten, I think I was scrapping the little the two Mexican kids on the yard. They tried to bully us all. The Emilio brothers. I remember I used to go hard.
Damn.
Yeah, it was always
Emilio brothers.
Of course, the Emilio brothers.
fucking assholes.
You heard that? Hey, you're the reason why this guy is a champ.
Trying to cheat me on the handball court. You gotta put these kids
This
down.
holds grudges.
Never forget.
Kindergarten grudge?
He remembers
we
him by
used,
name.
we used to scrap in elementary.
Speaking of grudges, man, I want to ask you about your retirement fight was so
amazing,
fucking nuts, right?
Loved it.
Your retirement fight was so crazy. I was sad that you retired.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you went through this phase where fans hated you. They were talking so much shit. That fight happens. They're like, "Why are you retiring?
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Come back."
Epic.
Isn't that crazy how fans are?
Literally, the most epic thing you could have ever done was say "fuck you" and then sock somebody. Dude, we were screaming. Everybody was screaming their fucking heads off. It was so fucking nuts. I feel like that was like redemption for you, right? Because everybody kept writing you off at that point. And then when that last fight happened, people were saying, "Why are you retiring? You should still stick around." And then when you said you were done, we were just like, "Oh, what the fuck, man? You still have it in you." So at that moment, what was first of all, your guys' beef was hilarious and it still continued after.
Yeah.
Which was so fucking funny. I don't know what's real or not with
Same.
like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Me with Paulo. Paulo's the one. I don't know what that guy's all about.
During that whole thing, like, what do you generally dislike the fighter at the moment when you're about to compete? Is that like the headspace that you have to get in?
I think we all dislike. I mean, in competition at the highest level, we all like find someone who's who's a threat to you, and you start to dislike them. I mean, like any championship level fighting style, like we all like pick enemies. You know what I mean? Like DC. He knew he couldn't beat John Jones, so he picked him as an enemy, and it got real nasty. You know what I mean? Kind of like in his head, he knew he was like, this guy was like, fuck, I don't know if I can beat this guy. So now I'm going to make him an enemy. Yeah. And that's how we all work. That's like, at the top, you have Taporia and Islam now. It's like they're enemies now. It's like, that's how it always works in everything in life, If it's a threat, it's an enemy.
Is that just kind of like is that a fighter mentality that a lot of fighters need to have? Because sometimes I see them be a little buddy, and then I'm like wondering, like, how can you fight somebody who you're just so cordial with? You know what I mean? Like even before the fight. Yeah. Because I tend to see like fighters, probably more in your area where, it's like, look, everything leading up to the fight is so fucking intense, but afterwards you can dap it up. But like during competition, it's like it's either me or you.
Fuck that. Yeah. You're living this guy in your head trying to kill you for like 3 months. 3 months you just eat, sleeping, and drinking this guy, and like there's no friendship right there. You're trying to kill each other in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you even got to 185 because like us seeing you in person, I'm like,
Paulo Costa is huge too.
Yeah, him too.
I was like, I didn't want to cut. I was like, dude, if you're not gonna make weight, you tell me. We were like going after, and I was like, we're fighting at elevation.
That was crazy.
Weight,
Salt Lake, right?
Everything in Salt Lake. Elevation just sucks. I don't know. Maybe when you break your nose in the first round too, it doesn't.
Did you have injury on your shin in this fight?
So I had a really bad surgery. That was the UFC advised that just split my shin. So it was just it's a touchy spot. There was like a little cavity underneath it, and so if I were to like connect shin to shin, it could have opened up pretty bad. So I just played it safe.
Dude, this fight.
The first kick with the fight with Yoel Romero, I fractured my leg, and then like. It started spewing, and then the UFC advised me to get a surgery, which was really stupid.
Really?
It really messed up my leg. My leg almost like, it was like some scary stuff.
So it
scary times.
Never was the same.
They're talking about like getting a graft, and the graft wasn't going to work, and if it got infected, they would have to do a muscle flap, like take a muscle out of my leg.
Oh shit!
It was like, dude, my whole leg was like opening up, nasty.
That's fucking disgusting. That's so gross.
It was like I couldn't. You want to see a picture?
Oh yeah, let me see. I want to see this.
Dude, a lot of tits on that camera roll.
A lot of nudes.
Damn, bro.
Not that quick.
You gotta scroll a little
How did you feel when you went up to 205? How did that feel for you?
I mean, it didn't feel great. I mean, it felt like Jan is a huge dude.
Yeah, he's big.
And these guys are big, man. Like, if you really think about it, it's like I'm struggling to keep 220. You know what I mean? These guys are walking around 240 on their off times. You know what I mean?
So for
them,
like
I was doing everything I could to stay up, and I think I even fought at like 216.
Oh wow!
That was the biggest I could get.
Yeah.
And those guys are huge. So I don't know. It wasn't like my natural weight class is 185. I'm where I bounce back from and I feel proper. I mean, 195 would be cool.
That would be great.
Next division.
I mean, people always talk about this. I think Rogan says too. He would prefer there be like more weight classes,
10 pounds in between,
right? Because there are fighters who are kind of like stuck in between that they could probably perform better if they were at a better weight class.
That was my shin.
Oh God,
bro, look at this.
And that was just from the Paulo fight.
Yeah,
that's the Paulo fight.
That was the Yoel
or
fight?
the Yoel.
No, this is in between Yoel and Jan. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
What? And it was the first kick. That
first kick of the fight. You'll see right here. Like I was so weak from the weight cut. Right there.
Oh, that was dude.
So Yoel didn't make weight. Like we had to weigh in the middle of the day. I mean, for public weigh-ins, and then we fought. And the next day, you fight at like 12 p.m. So like you lose 20 hours of recovery time, almost a whole day. Oh yeah. So like I had him going with a leg, and I could have threw a couple more, but like I was so worried it was gonna break. But it was right on the verge of taking his leg out too.
That's a big thigh you're kicking too, man.
The guy feels like fucking cement.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
Me and Robert Whitaker were talking about it too. Like you're like, whatever he's injecting into those legs.
Yeah. I
mean, he's been doing it for a long time. He's been cheating the game. Yeah, you're Cuban. You're a born cheater. Your country cheats you, so you got to cheat to survive. You know what I mean? But like,
So he was for sure the freakiest guy you fought, like the genetic.
He's a freak on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing worse than Yoel Romero. Yoel's one of the scariest human beings I've ever seen.
And I heard his neck is fused, so like.
You can't even knock him out.
Yeah, his neck won't even rotate.
Yeah.
I'm telling
like,
you kick this guy in the meat of the leg, and it feels like, and it hurts you. You're like, what the hell is wrong with
You know what's interesting? Like, we've asked a couple of fighters too, or they've kind of mentioned it, where, like, after you train with so many people, you could tell who's on gear and who's not immediately.
Do you know immediately?
Explosiveness to strength, you know?
Like, they feel like stone. They always said, like, the body feels different. Like, oh, you're definitely on gear, you know?
Yeah. No, it's identifiable just how people move and explode and
because you were one of the
things, you know.
And then
and then they break too. Like, like once they get broken, like the guys will get on steroids, they'll have like this rise, and then they get broken, and then they just don't have it. And then they're weird. They're like sleep fighting almost in there. They're just like. There's a lot of guys that you see. There's not the same. You know what I mean? Like Tito, like you know, like a lot of guys like Phil Baroni. Just like they're in there, they're like their minds tell them their body just can't do.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like they get into this weird state at the end of the career.
Because you were one of the few guys that fought TRT Vitor too.
My name is Francis Ekano.
Oh.
You know, in Cameroon, I could not breathe. But then I used the nasal strips, and then I was like, Dana, I did not put my hands on you.
Well, guess what? Thanks, Francis, for stepping in. Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy Francis Ngannou was
Well, look, if it's good for a heavyweight champ, it's good for you. I've been breathing better ever since. When I sleep, I wake up, I'm like, damn, look at this. The sun is shining, the back is straightened, and the legs feeling extra nice today. Why? Just because I could breathe better.
I use them for a sleep. Sleep's been immaculate. I started using these when
Is that the first time you used the word immaculate?
Maybe. But anyway.
It's really judicial. Like, what?
Hey, judicially on my workouts, bruh. I've been using this when I work out, especially during my cardio, everything. It feels, dude, you just.
Man, it just feels serendipitous.
Guys, if you got Latino nose, you got a Korean nose, you got a Filipino nose, you got a Cameroon nose, there's only one strip for you, and that is Breathe Ease. If you got that white mouth, put that tape on there as well, so you don't speak and you just breathe through your nose. Guys, go to breathease.com and use code CASUALS. Once again, that's breathease.com/CASUALS. Hey, Francis, where are you going?
I don't know, but all I know is I can breathe with ease.
David, you're looking kind of fit. You're looking kind of hot. You're looking kind of sexy. And some say you look like a Marion at night.
Let me tell you something, man. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I got a protein powder where my muscles used to be. You know what I'm saying? First form, baby. I don't ever start my day without a little bit of whey. You know what I mean? Bars. First form has some of the best protein powder I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
I get my little bullet going. I throw a little bit of that little vitamin powders. Of course, that's with my microfactor as well. You know what I'm saying? Hit it with the protein. Hit it with some collagen. But why even do that when Force Form has everything that I need? Rapid digesting whey protein isolate for recovery. Reduces post-workout soreness and fatigue. Ultra smooth mixability. All of the flavors taste amazing!
I got an icebox where my first form with a B.
Yeah.
Hey. Guys, just head to firstform.com/casuals MMA to check out the products and claim your free, not paid for, but free 5-pack while supplies last of meat sticks. Get a free 5-pack of protein sticks. Trust me, you'll thank us later. If you want to be like Omarion, if you want an icebox, if you want free 5 protein sticks, go to firstform.com/casuals MMA today.
That was my first fight. Like, hey,
in the UFC, right?
first fight in the UFC. Like,
right.
hey, let's,
Coming out of Strike
hey, look,
Force.
welcome. We're gonna send you to fucking. I was so pissed off. I knew I was fighting just a mutant.
Wait, how did that work at the time? Can you say something and just?
I mean, I was just like, I just didn't get the respect that all the other Strike Force champs were getting, and like they were like, we're gonna make you go fight Vitor in Brazil. I was like,
Yeah.
On TRT exemption.
First.
TRT.
So
everything.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, everything.
Because he was super juicy.
If it was just TRT, he could probably still fight in the States. He was on everything.
Yeah, I mean, once they kind of changed those USADA rules, I mean, it's almost undeniable. He like shrunk half in size.
Yeah.
It was insane.
He didn't look as like tight as he used to.
Yeah,
when
he was a
on,
lot slower.
When he was on the TRT exemption.
I mean, wow. If you want to see what Natty versus Juiced Up looks like.
Dude, you look like a child here.
I was.
Yeah, you look hella young, lad.
I was a little young. I was a young.
Like a teenager, dude.
You look like Dominic Cruz is bigger.
Big Dominic Cruz.
All dumb.
Yeah, what was going on in your mind
I
during
mean,
this fight?
it was pretty wild. Cause you're walking it. So this stadium. Let me tell you, like, there must have been like a money laundering situation. Oh shit! Like we're in in the south of Brazil, in this Jaraguá do Sul, some industrial city. It just made no fucking sense. And like the stadium is in this dungy little city, but then you go up this hill and there's a graveyard, and then there's this massive stadium, this cement stadium next to the graveyard. Yeah.
It's a good location.
It just makes no sense. Like why are we here? There's not any kind of destination. There's something going on. And then, like I knew I was fighting Vitor. Like I was intimidating as it was. And then this whole stadium's like cold cement stadium. They're fucking pounding on the floor. Like, or what's this in the? Fuck off!
Yeah.
So in Portuguese, killed American. You know?
Oh wow.
Or whatever they're saying. Yeah, it was like. I was like, you look at my eyes, I'm just like pissed off. I've never fought so pissed off. You know, certain ways you come into fights, it's a journey.
Yeah.
You get relaxed, you get pissed, you get overconfident.
Because I know
so many different ways.
All the guys that come from a different promotion, they fight in the UFC for the first time. They always talk about like the UFC jitters for the first time. Did you feel that in this fight, or was it just the circumstances around it?
I think it was a circumstance. Yeah.
Because you could feel like, oh, this is a stacked odds against me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm in fucking the ghettos of Brazil.
Yeah.
I'm fighting Vitor. And God knows what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
You know, and it's Vitor Belfort.
Scary
You've
Vitor.
seen forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, there's a lot going into it, but this was like the learning experience where I took my game to another level, though. Mm-hmm. I took that loss and I was like, you know, I can still take a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He hit me with a spinning heel kick. I didn't go out.
Yeah.
Not till the punch afterwards. But I was like, if I can take a shot. I know I can do this. Like I got to stop. Like get that. You know, I was mad, and I was just like, I got to fight relaxed. I got to stop brawling. You would kind of relate things to sparring, and when I was sparring, I'd be doing real, but I'd get mad. I'd load up, and I'd get hit. So I just learned to get into this relaxed state after that fight, and that's what took me. Like that's when I started storming through everybody.
That's when you went on your run, right? You had like 6 or 7 fights that you just.
Then I got to the top, and I'm like, "What's next? Side quest."
Karate combat. Let's go. Show Chile.
Yeah.
I think everybody gets stuck in their ways. A lot of people get like, this is what they all want to do the whole lives. You know, I don't know. I was at the mountain. I was on the mountain at Strikeforce for so long, and I fell off, and then I finally reached that UFC. It was like you kind of going at it in a different way. I don't know.
Getting back to Strikeforce, is there a reason why you didn't get the title shot in the UFC right away? Because I'm sure you talked about that with them.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. They're like,
that's so weird to me.
They wanted me to fight Vitor.
Yeah.
There was like that was like, I think there was a little bit of disrespect, and I felt disrespected
To all the Strikeforce fighters you felt.
No, I felt like Gilbert and Cormier got a lot more love, and they just didn't think I could do it, and I was like, fuck, I'd beat Anderson right now.
I believe it.
That stage, yeah. I mean, stylistically, I'm beating that guy.
Yeah, because like, I just remember you in Strikeforce, dude. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be a problem and clean out the 185 in the UFC.
This is a wild fight.
Jacare, dude.
Yeah, how did you prep for this other Brazilian that questionably lost?
I hadn't fought for like 19 months before this fight.
They just love giving you Brazilian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the deal with that?
I love
the Brazilians at the top of the sport.
Let me ask you this.
They're tough guys, man. I like fighting tough guys.
Yeah.
Since you train with Perillo, what's your relationship like with Bisping? Because, you know, you are his like 2 champs. And you guys had one of the funnest beefs ever, by the way.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with Bisping?
We're good. We're good. Bisping is a tough dude. You know, you got to respect his toughness and his will to keep going and do what he did. He's a little prick sometimes.
Sometimes.
Most 99% of the time. But, you know, I respect a good tough cunt.
So obviously in the first one, you beat him, right?
I beat him easily. You know?
Bro, that was just like, oh, yikes.
I think it was a one-handed guillotine or something, right? Is that what it was? The single arm guillotine?
The difference is in fighting. Fighting is a crazy game, and a lot of shit can happen, you know? But you look at this fight, you're like, okay, this is what was meant to happen. You see the way I reacted when I won? All right, then you see how he reacted when we won. You know when you get lucky. Motherfucker, you got lucky.
Because I remember he was.
Hey, I didn't. I got up. I knew exactly what was gonna happen and how it happened. When he got me, he fucking shit his pants and fucking ran off the cage.
Because he was talking shit, right? He was like kind of yelling at you after the second one.
That
right?
is true. You were very confident, cool, collected after your win.
Shook his hand.
I told him I was
gave him
like,
a
I'm gonna
hug.
pick you up off the canvas. Guess what I did? I said, "What's up, bitch? Come here."
One of the best rivalries.
Yeah, the shit talking was crazy.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a fucking rematch in,
thought so
in
too.
karate combat.
Oh wow.
Hey, it's still probably on the table.
Why didn't you get a rematch?
You know, I just wasn't in the favor of Dana, I guess, at that time. You know what I mean? I think that, especially that fight with Paulo Costa, it was like, you heard Dana at the end, he's like, I'll never say another bad thing about Luke.
Oh shit.
'Cause he had it
Yeah.
out for me, like here and there. You know what I mean? He definitely came at me.
What do you think it is? Is it just because you came from Strike Force? Is that kind of like the rivalry there?
I mean,
Like you weren't the homegrown UFC guy like Chuck.
I think you know I can beat you up and take your girlfriend, like, kind of thing. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Dana's gonna take my
Hey, you can't fight. You're not a ladies' man. You can't fight. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. You kind of asked out a little bit, huh?
Yeah, so do you feel like throughout your career, did you feel like you couldn't call a lot of your shots of like who you wanted to fight? You always felt like that like pushback from the UFC? Was that pretty safe?
No, I got like the machine knew that I could do well for them.
Yeah.
So I think I could call my shots and get kind of what I wanted, but there was a lot of momentum off this fight for sure.
Yeah, because after this,
That
I
was
remember,
nasty, dude.
and I was like, okay, he beat Bisping. Then when you like,
See, what a gentleman.
when you
What
put
a nice guy.
when you put Machida to sleep though, that made me cry. I was like,
Yeah,
that
when
was
you beat him
so
up.
easy,
Yeah.
so easy.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking question mark kick of yours, man. When did you start
That's kind
developing?
of like a question mark to a question mark, actually.
Double question mark.
You get like
Two questions.
it was like an elevator kick, the second one.
When did you start developing and implementing that? Because everybody references your question mark kick when they try to learn it.
You made it popular.
Yeah.
That's kind of your thing.
You pulled it off in fights.
I love kicking, man. Kicking's just like it's a beautiful thing. I remember the first street fight I got in like on the beach.
Wait, where's this?
The flip-flops?
Some it was like 8:00 in the morning.
The Emilio brothers again.
They found you.
Some ex-con was like, I was messing with some young kid, and like, you know, the young kid burned him, like tried to burn him or whatever. And then so the ex-con was like, fuck. He's like tried to drag him to the beach, was like beating him on the water. I was like, pick on somebody your own size. I came into the beach and I was just doing jiu-jitsu, wrestling at the time, and like I trained kicking a little bit. And then, I don't know what came over him, but he came like took his like wetsuit off, showed all his prison tats, came up the beach, and like people are walking their dogs with their and their wives and the kids. Like 8:00 in the morning, this guy's like he squares up and he gets like into the stance. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what came over, but I threw a head kick, cracked him in the head super hard.
On the beach in the sand?
On the beach in the sand.
Oh, fuck,
He
how'd you get your
walking him.
leg up in the sand?
I don't know where it came from, but then it just, you know, I hit him again, and then I started teeing off on him, and then he ran off.
And you were training Muay Thai and Taekwondo or something? Or?
Not really, no.
He's like, let me just try this.
I used to just have a heavy bag in my garage in high school, and I used to just pretend I was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Sick.
Dude, honestly, that's good
Honestly,
tape.
Yeah.
You are Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
kinda are.
You're the real life version, you know?
You honestly should have auditioned for Johnny Cage.
Yo, that
Yeah.
Your
low
agent
key, huh?
fucked you. Who are you at? CAA? Where are they?
I don't fuck with CA.
Fuck the agent.
I don't fuck with CA, trust me. Those guys can,
I got you.
Your next side quest, dude, movie star, dude.
Yeah. Johnny Cage.
We got some good things. We got protein candy pumping. We got Gameday. I'm working on a really cool like a social wellness club with Gameday. We're gonna pop up something really special in Newport here soon.
Oh, what is that? Like, tell us a little about it. Then.
Gameday is one of the biggest men's health peptide companies.
Okay.
And so, but they've kind of stayed within this peptide world, and a lot of people are like kind of like not open to peptides, but the biohacking, the whole like you know,
It's the new wave.
it's a new wave. My whole life, all I've done is perform and recover at the best with the best people in the world. So it's like I have a wealth of knowledge on how to do it and putting it all in. So I convinced them to kind of come into a different space of this social wellness, kind of the whole biohacking atmosphere with the peptides. And so we got a really nice spot in Newport. We're going to start this new journey with Gameday is one of the biggest in the whole country. We have like 500 stores, brick and mortar now, and
Damn.
massive network, and we're growing.
That's awesome. We'd love a sponsorship. Thank you.
Yeah, we would love some BPC 157.
BBC. You know, this is the body protective compound.
A lot of the jiu-jitsu guys, they all need it because their knees are all tore up and they use it and they speak very highly of it. So.
You don't realize how good that stuff is until you actually like you really get in a
BPC, I'm telling this guy.
Kneecaps, dude.
Well, I mean, like you say you're a casual, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're drinking a little bit on the weekend, and you're not training every day. But like when I was like in full training camp, your body's in this alkaline state, and you're so sensitive to everything that's going on. And I remember Darren Till was giving me fucking shit about BBC.
Really?
I was like, you fucking idiot. BBC is everyone. It's not any advantage. It's just like a little inflammation.
Yeah. Just to get you through the camp.
Inflammation, this, that, and so. But he was like, you know, we were doing some testing, and it was like, fuck this guy, and I'll stop taking it. And so I stopped taking it, and you realize like training on the same regiment, like how much like more depleted my body was getting just from that stuff. The TB, like I like the combination of the BBC, the TB 500, and the GHKCU.
That's a real stack right there.
That's a great stack. Keep your skin nice and tight.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You need some of that.
Luke Rockhold just touched my face. And guess what? I'm hard. BBC this.
You think, would you ever fight BKFC ever again?
Alex, the other day I saw you walking around the street with this very unique black shirt that made you look jacked.
I mean, ever since I got that built shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like my go outfit right there. I wear that because it makes me look nice. It fits around my body just right, and I wear 2XLs, and even for the 2XL, it doesn't make me look fat. Kind of makes me look like I'm buff. I've been working out in the gym and stuff. But
And look, guys, fashion basics are the best. My current fashion basic clothing brand is going under. So guess what? I switched over to Built.
Sorry, Ed.
And I don't really mind. You know what I mean? Stuff is kind of nice. I need to replace my other wardrobe from my failing company.
Yeah, you got the t-shirts, you got the pants, you got the hoodies.
I got a little bit of everything. Got the little Built shirt under here, man. Everybody compliments it. Stays black forever, dude.
Make sure you check out their store. Winter is around the corner. Dress a little nicer, you know? Just get a jacket. Try the plaid coastal overshirt. Here's a photo of Nick before. Yuck. Now here's a photo of Nick now. Yum!
Wow.
Guys, go to BuiltBasics.com. Dress a little better by wearing some high-quality premium basics. BuiltBasics.com. Check it out.
That was fucking nuts.
I would do
crazy.
BKFC if there were kicks.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no way to gauge distance, and I think it's a dumb fucking sport. You know what I mean?
Don't tell Mike Perry that.
You look at the guys. It's just like they put their head down, and you can't like hit with clean punches. Like you know, if you'd be able to balance, if there was knees, like that would be a fucking badass. All right,
dirty boxing.
Real fight.
Yeah,
a real fucking fight, not a stupid dirty boxing fight. Like I want to fucking. Like a guy goes, like you come in with your head down, boom, you knee him in the face. Yeah. You kick him, like you can gauge distance, you can make it a real fucking fight. I mean, like that would be sexy to me.
Were you surprised, like in the fight, because you were cracking the shit out of Mike Perry?
You were fucking.
He's on some good shit.
Extra BBC.
He's on all the stuff.
Every time I watch this guy fight, it's not like he doesn't get cracked, and I'm like, how are you walking forward?
Yeah, Luke Rockhold's fucking piecing you up. How are you still alive?
I mean, you look at him like those couple left hands I hit him with after he was like flirting on me. Like I jumped in and he rocked me a little bit. But then I hit him like with a couple clean lefts right after that too, and he's still just like
there. Yeah.
And coming forward, you're like, fuck this kid.
Yeah. It's like, what do I have to do? I might have to bring a gun.
Yeah, because for some of these, like, they don't test in the BKFC, right?
No, they don't test it.
Oh, they don't test?
No, how do you think Mike Perry's just in, like, he shows up 1 week before and he's just got all the cardio in the world?
Is there any thought in your head when you go into a promotion like this? Like, maybe I should hop on something if some of these guys are doing it?
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, especially post-career, you know? I mean, like, now, like, all this new, like, science about peptides and everything that's coming on now, it's like, they tell your body to, like, you know, it's an ignition. It's just like, it's a little fuel to, like, it's not going to change your whole, like, rapport with your body, but, you know, just it sends us as a sensor to the body, and it just amplifies what you already have. You know?
Yeah.
It's a chain of amino acids that just help
how
regulate your body better and better.
How well does a BKFC pay? Pay pretty good?
Oh, yeah, it was nice.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, you're getting you got Rockhold money though, so it's like.
I mean, like, this was like, but it was like, I was on the verge. I was talking to like fighting Logan Paul, I think at the time, and they were like,
for boxing.
They were dragging their feet. It was Nate and Jake and me and Logan, which was kind of like,
damn. Oh, I would have liked that.
We were trying to get that going, and then they were like they weren't there yet, and the money wasn't even that great for what they were offering. It was like right before Logan had his rise with WWE stuff. But then they offered me some crazy money, some good money,
and I'm sure
good money for this, and I was like,
yeah,
all right. If I take out Mike Perry, I can go get Jake or Logan for $5 million,
and then headline the whole thing.
So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I was like into this camp. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how do we do this? How do we prepare for this? Like, it's just like, what is the training?
This?
Yeah,
like, what do you have to do to kind of get ready to take that punishment on the hands?
I mean, the punishment on the hands, my hands were pretty good, but like the ring too, like the belt buckles stick out, and so you trip on them, like how I tripped right there. Like nothing is like, and the ring is like metal too.
Like, look at that.
Like, you know, it's not like a rope. It's like a metal, like bang, you just bang back in.
That's
so
not
like,
rope?
No,
I guess not. Yeah,
it's those are metal cables. And so they just throw you back. They throw you right back into a fight. It's meant for just a brawl. It's not like you can hit it and flow on it.
So the whole thing was just a real foreign experience.
So this was like I could tell my teeth was bent 10, and you could hit me right there.
Man.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I could feel it like both of them bending in. Like,
shit, bro.
I had a veneer, like half a veneer from surfing accident back in the day, and so he chipped the veneer off, and then his knuckle must have hit me like right in the teeth.
Yeah, fuck that.
Had my one tooth missing, and like, one tooth was bent in, and then half the other tooth was missing, and I was just like,
I made my money.
like the two was, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, fuck this.
Mouthpiece kept folding in. I was like, oh, I'm not losing my fucking teeth for this fucking sport.
Yeah.
That's a nasty feeling.
So I mean,
how did the Darren Till boxing match come about?
That's the fight too. You know, it's like who's willing to lose their face.
Yeah, who's willing to get fucked up?
You know what I mean? It's not
shots.
like cleanest fighter. It's like we're all gonna get hit. Who's willing to do it?
Yeah, Mike doesn't care.
Till was back in the running for a big fucking Jake Paul fight where everyone's trying to get that. You know what I mean? Like, and I was talking to both sides, and it was just it was another big test. I always wanted to test myself in boxing, and it was a new one. You know. Definitely, it was a tough training camp. I sparred some big guy, and I ended up I tore some cartilage, and I cracked a rib early, like right before the press conference, and then I thought I could just get around the work, and I tried to spar like a few weeks out and hurt a little bit, so I just tried to work around it. I just tried to get in shape, run. I was just like, I didn't want to lose the opportunity.
Yeah,
but hitting pads is different, you know what I mean? Hitting pads versus like actual sparring is when you really see the depth of punches and how they feel and all that. But yeah, I mean, I went in there with the best I could without sparring. So and then I relaxed it in the first round. And he caught me. Once you get caught, this is boxing. It's different. It's not like hold him.
That standing 8 is different.
Kick, change the game up a little bit. I actually thought about like the second round. I was like, "Fuck, should I kick him?"
I was hoping you would, man.
You just turned to a kickboxing match
because he'd be down too. Till would be fucking down.
Feels like, well, fuck it.
No, he didn't want to be down. I tried to get him. I was like, "Hey," because he was talking with Tommy Fury about kicking. I was like, "You want to kick with me too, buddy?" He's like, "No, you kick." This is the first time I've actually liked a guy.
Yeah,
fighting
before he fought.
Like, really.
What do you think it was about your guys' relationship?
I don't know. He's like, underlyingly respectful, and like he's a good dude. You know, you just don't see it. Like it looked like we hated each other. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, good build up.
It was a great press conference.
Yeah. I mean, it was like he's like, I could tell he like, he'd followed and liked my career, my style, and we were gonna fight.
Because that was a fight that I'm sure a lot of people were like, man, if the UFC, that would have been cool to watch you guys compete. So it is cool to see you guys outside the UFC fighting in like a different rule set, because for us, it's kind of like a fantasy matchup a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure the payday was pretty sweet for that too, huh?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. It's not like bare knuckle. So
come on,
I don't know where they're.
That's where it's
I don't know where they're getting their money.
Yeah.
There's
a laundering.
Well, they're luring people in with some big. I think they lured a lot of people in with some big paychecks, and then I think most of the mainstream fighters kind of saw like how the fight is, and like maybe not.
Yeah, maybe it's not worth it.
Maybe it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
That lure money, it's like the GFL money, huh?
Oh, gee.
I actually was excited for that.
Yeah,
I was getting paid, man. I was getting paid. I think I made like 50 grand.
Oh, sweet.
Not fighting
For not
Love
fighting.
that.
That's absolutely amazing.
Signing bonus.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just so they could use your name. And that's it.
Well, I was like, yeah, I kind of knew, like, me and my management were like, this is probably not going to work. I was like,
Really?
let's just get,
What was the red flag?
let's get some money.
Was it just the amount of money that they were
The
saying
amount
they
of
were going to
money,
give
you're
out?
talking 7-figure paychecks to non-champions. Guys that were never, like, it's not sustainable. You're talking, you know, I know that, I think Yoel, Uriah, a few people had over 7-figure, like, contracts. And, like, you're like, you guys,
Who's going to pay this out?
no one's going to pay this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pay that? And like, and then you're talking like, then you go down the line, talk about myself and everybody else, like all these people, like
Because you and Weidman, right?
the budget. Hey, and then crypto dropped, and then everything went like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
NFT money. Yeah. So what was like the first offer you got outside the UFC? Was it
Karate
bare knuckle? Was it karate combat? What was like the first thing you got that was like, all right, I'm gonna step into the ring?
CJI, dude.
Yeah,
$1 million tournament.
Yeah, the CGI one was sweet too. That was pretty crazy.
Fucking
Just having
down.
side conversations.
Yeah.
DJ?
Grappling. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That happened after. Yeah, that happened. We were. I was a karate combat, and so Craig competed too, and like we were in Dubai, and we both won, and it was like. It's a bad combination. Put me and him together.
I'm sure you guys got
A
some
lot of
business.
fun, huh?
Yeah. So we had an interesting time at the.
This was sick.
And this was another matchup that's like, bro, you don't get to see this.
I got
to
so
see
excited
You don't
for
get to
this.
see these two, like, you know, Joe Schilling, high level kickboxer against Luke Rockhold
Yeah, I fucking
in a karate. Would you ever do another karate combat match? Because I feel like this is a rule set that you could
This is
really
the
do
bread and
well in.
butter right here.
Yeah. I don't think they have enough money.
Oh, I see.
Oh, he got paid at this one because of the
You got the guys in the back.
'cause he got Mike Malik and a turban.
The money goes to the back, as I call them.
That money. I like the back end money.
Because like, let's take a look at your work.
We-
again.
Oh, that one must have hurt.
I bet Joe Schilling was just like, oh shit, I can beat this MMA guy.
I forgot Joe Schilling did MMA and Bellator too.
Joe is in the back. He's like, just like they had like these little divider, and it was like wasn't that high. You could just barely peek over it, but you could hear everything on both sides, both red and blue corner. And it's like he starts getting closer to the fight time, and we start cracking pads and hitting. Like I'm fucking cracking kicks and just blasting. He's just like feels that, and he's like. Just fucking stay down, Luke. He said, I'm going to fucking put you down and you stay down. Don't get up.
Please.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Hey, you too, motherfucker. I'm putting your ass down. I was like, hey. But it was getting heated. I love Joe. Joe's my guy. You know, and that was another thing, you know.
So you guys were kind of homies going into this fight.
Yeah, we've been homies for a long time.
Oh my god.
Is that weird
fucking-
knocking out a homie
Yeah.
on a fight like that?
As fights, it's intense, man. He's trying to do the same, so.
Oh God.
So fun. And as you were
It's an
saying,
interesting place. Like it's so weird. I was like, I'm just gonna take this dude down. Anytime he tries to put aggression, I was like,
Yeah.
take him down.
So you could do takedowns in karate combat, huh?
Yeah, you can do takedowns. It's a
Like
little,
10 seconds?
Yeah. What
You
is
get
the
10.
rule?
You get 10 seconds. You can't touch your knee. I guess. So, but you have to keep. They just want to keep action. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
But then, I was grabbing him, and he kept running up the sides, and I was like, "Fuck!" I didn't know what to do. I think because all the leverage shifts all the weights on you. I was like, I kept
Just
getting
carrying his dude.
So he kept doing some weird things, but it was cool.
so you
Oh my
met-
god, an accident. No, I don't. Even
Who's that? No,
I was like high fiving everybody, and I
You slap somebody accidentally?
I was just boy.
You're in the wrong corner.
Wait, what?
This next subject.
So you met Craig here, Karate Combat,
Yeah. We met,
and then you guys went on a fucking party world tour, and you started Turkish wrestling. Have you done this
What
before?
is Turkish wrestling, by the
yeah,
way?
I do this all the time.
That's really cool, dude. Game day, shout out.
Pants and oil.
Yeah, you just get oiled up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is definitely Craig's idea.
You get.
This is definitely, definitely Craig Jones.
He's like, let me grab your pants
You
from
see
the
all
back.
these grips where you go in and you get deep.
Oh yeah,
Are we going to see some of this
that
against
was
Colby?
You
Is
can't.
this some tactics?
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
bro, you got to do this to Cole.
Yeah, you got to
should
just,
troll him. the
just
whole
do
time.
one, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get his ass.
Yeah, that's deep. That's a deep
That's
hook,
deep
dude.
right there, dude.
Yo, is that Gucci?
This motherfucker,
Was that
dude.
Gucci?
Gucci smoothie?
It's Gucci smoothie, right?
Smell your own work.
So what's Turkey like? What did you guys do over there? Just get a little. Just tell. I mean, we're married. We stay at home all day.
We don't know. We don't know how
what
you
do
guys
world
live.
travelers do?
Turkey's not like, it's not my favorite, but it was not bad. They had a little scene.
Yeah, a lot of guys. What is this?
There was a Craig's Russian girl right there. What are you talking about?
The one girl. That
I could probably put my ass.
I don't like traveling with girls that much. It's a dangerous world when you travel with them.
yeah, I agree.
I like picking them up on my travels.
That's a cool.
Something we will never experience.
Gotta catch them all, dude.
I know. Like Infinity Stones.
One in every country, dude. Every
Ukraine.
city.
You gotta have a new side quest, you know.
I don't want to brush over this. I got to ask you about you winning the championship fight. I feel like this middleweight fight was probably like the biggest middleweight fight ever. Because I feel like it was both you guys in your prime. And I don't think we get to see that all the time. Yeah, what did you do right after this? Like, what was the celebration? What was kind of like because you're smiling a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was cool, man. That was it was a fun night. I kind of knew I was going to beat him. And I was in antibiotics. I had like a weird infection, so it was kind of fucked up.
Wait, so how sick were you going into this?
I was on 2 weeks on antibiotics. I tried to quit it the fight week, and then it started coming back. Like it was it's called cellulitis.
Oh,
it was in my foot, and like
That's serious.
I feel like the swelling come back, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get back on antibiotics." And it's scary because they kind of rob your cardiovascular system, and so
Feel really drained, huh?
I started pumping it, and I was like soaking my foot the day of the fight. I was sitting there soaking my foot before I go, and my coaches were like, I mean, the day of the fight, as I was walking in, like just waiting in my hotel room, and like they're like, "All right, it's time to go, Luke," and like the coaches were like, "We get in the elevator." Everyone's like,
Oh shit.
Really, really
I
quiet.
was like, "Wake the fuck up, boys! We're gonna win the title."
They're just looking at your foot the whole time.
I knew I was a little tired, so I was like, I want to be really relaxed and conservative and just wait for the moments. And then he jumped on my back. Like the first thing he did was jump on my back. I was like, "You fucking bitch." I was like, "I got you." Because like you expect a wrestler to pick you up and fucking throw you down. Like you jumped on my back.
Loser.
Standing like, who does that?
Some jiu-jitsu stuff, dude.
Like that's some gay shit.
Says the jiu-jitsu guy. What the fuck?
Hey,
Cook the Crazy Jones list.
hey, that's why I can say it. But yeah, like right here, like you can see like kind of gauging him, timing him, and then like one of the first things he scrambled, he got a little body, and then he just jumped on my back. It was really strange. Right here, like right here, like all right,
He didn't want to stand with you, huh?
all right, then yeah, get like who does that? What kind of wrestler does that?
This is my wheelhouse.
The moment he did that, I was just like, I just had this like relaxation. I was like, you little bitch.
Was Chris strong, or did you feel like you had the advantage? on him?
He's strong mentally because I was hitting him with so much shit, and he just like kept coming forward like a zombie, and I understood like why he's determined. And you build that. Obviously, you build that every day in training camp, and that's how he got past a lot of guys. That's how he got past Vitor. Chris was running through the biggest, toughest guys. You know what I mean? Like we both did, and this is just
Your era.
make matchups.
Your era was crazy.
I remember it was a spinning back kick. That
Like
turned
I was just
side.
like, dude, this guy just kept like he's just like nothing's that crisp and clean, but he's just consistently coming forward.
Yeah, that was it.
I was
right?
like, when I remember watching that. I'm like, who the fuck, Chris? Why would you throw that?
and look who takes who's back.
I was
Interesting.
just fucking with him a little bit. Kind of bait him in.
Why the hell are they playing that?
Did you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey.
On your championship fight?
Spinning heel kick. Yeah, no, that's kind of strange, right? Little reference to spinning heel kick. How to do it.
I felt like he almost wanted to beat you in a way that you would have beat him. So he was kind of doing things that were a little bit not
In your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like you always had an advantage on the ground. I think people always underestimated your jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But Weidman at the time was like, he was touted as like the best grappler in the division.
Exactly.
Everybody was saying like how great he was. So the fact that I think a lot of people seeing this was like, oh my God, I guess Luke Rockhold.
When people look at it, like they're like, oh, you got to be fucking, you got to play jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You got to be Brazilian. Be like all this thing. My jiu-jitsu was better than anybody in that time. There's no one that could mess. I mean, like, especially with like ground and pound and punching and position, it's like, Like you think everyone thinks Charles Oliveira is good until Islam gets on top of him, right? Charles Oliveira sucks comparably to real good grapplers. He's not even near.
He's more of a strictly jiu-jitsu
Well,
guy.
you just know like the substance of a guy like what Islam is versus a guy like Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And that was kind of like the AKA style, right? Because you guys had DC, Kane, you guys had it seemed like AKA had the system for ground and pound and pinning guys and just beating them up on the ground. Because we know that like you've trained with so many different guys from Hamza, Islam, Khabib, all the guys that people are always very curious about. Like, what's it like in the training room with those dudes? You know, so like, do you feel like what was it like coming up with those dudes and training and getting those looks during that, like the AKA champ season, you know, like what was that kind of like?
I mean, I only trained one time with Hamzat. Because I can't put all the Russians together.
Yeah.
But me and Khabib showed up one day by himself. Like I think he got an invite. Like he jumped in because he saw like Mo, DC, and myself, and just he came all the way to California, San Jose, showed up by himself, and I was like, who's this kid? I like this kid. And like, I was training for a big fight at the time. And I was like, come with me and like, let's go train at night. Go do sprints. We just kind of, it's always nice to have someone to push you. And so, tried to communicate as best we could. And we just started training together hard. Kind of put him on my program. And then he just started taking off. I think he had like some of his earliest fights at that time. And his whole career was kind of built out of AKA.
What do these grappling exchanges feel like with Khabib, right? Because, you know, we're seeing a lot as fans where, you know, when Khabib started rising, everybody was like, oh, anybody from Dagestan is going to be just like him. And it's not the case, right? Just because you're from Dagestan, it doesn't mean you're a Khabib.
He's a master of sport. You know, he's been doing it his whole life, but he's just very tight position, you know? And he sticks to what he knows. Here's the thing about Khabib. Khabib is like he always knew what he was going to do. Even no matter how good he got at striking, no matter how good he got at this other realms, he still stuck to his bread and butter. You know, for me, I was like, I want to go box. I want to go kick. I want to go grapple. I was like, this fight, I want to prove. I want to see how good I am here.
Yeah.
Like he always stuck to what he was best at, and he always had this relaxation about him that was just that made him, you know, stay on top. You know, I like side quests.
Oh, we know.
He wants to taste.
But he's tough as can be, man. I mean, I was bigger. I was a 185 pounder versus 155, but he was still strong as an ox. Him and Islam would always be, you know.
Yeah, that must have been a crazy training room.
It was fun. It was fun. I used to love picking on them. Great, good times.
What was the story of
Every little thing they'd get on me, they'd get like so excited.
Yeah.
Take down. So,
How did you end up at AKA? Was that just
AKA was just over the hill from my house. I grew up in Santa Cruz, and I heard of like Bobby Southworth and like John Fitch and Mike Swick. They were doing a little thing with the Ultimate Fighter show, and I heard about this gym that was coming up, and I was doing big things in like wrestling, from wrestling to jiu-jitsu, you know, my whole career. And so I was like, I want to see how to test myself. I went over there, and I just showed up one day. I think Kane was in there. DC hadn't arrived in AK yet, and I was like, I think I could do it. And they're like, Javier was like, you got a mouthpiece? I was like, no. So went to Big Five, got a $2 mouthpiece, went to the sushi joint, threw all the pads on me, put me in the ring, and I sparred some heavyweight, and I almost knocked him out and choked him out.
Oh, you started at AKA. I thought you were already training somewhere else, and then you came in, like recruited.
No, I just popped over, showed up one day by myself, and we started going at it. Me and Kane kind of took off from there.
Whoa.
And then DC showed up, and I was like, who the fuck is this loudmouth motherfucker? So me and DC we got in a couple of good fights, and then we became best friends and went on.
Is there something that AK looks for before they allow a fighter to come in?
Especially now, yeah. So you guys are built
something special.
Just anything,
right?
You just got to be special.
I think wrestling was what they would try to do. They have Bob Cook and Dwayne Zinkin would try to recruit wrestlers, big guys. You know, at the time, the heavyweights were always getting paid so much more. Mm-hmm. Now there's like this new generation of young, small guys. They're doing well and everywhere. So, but at that time, that's what they would do. And then you'd have some walk-ins and some people like reference in. And I remember Mark Ellis and Michael Chandler showed up, and
Chandler,
and so they were like all high on Mark Ellis, and he was a former national champion, and so the Missouri, and so I think Chandler came with him to AK, and that was a big thing, and like they're both trying to get signed. And they're like, we'll take you. And they're like, Chandler, no thanks.
No way, bro.
Hey, I was like, but Chandler was so tough. He was just trying to wrestle me. I was a bunch bigger. I was beating on him. Like, but he kept coming for more. I was like, this kid's tough.
Yeah.
And like, Bob's like, no thanks. He's like, I'll take a contract. He's like, no.
I'll see you at the top.
And that's where it's
Hey, they cut it. They can give him a contract.
Oh shit!
It's pretty fucked up. But then he went, you know,
Became Belfort guy.
Became Belfort champ pretty quick, like a year after. It was crazy.
Maybe that's what propelled him. Who knows?
Yeah.
We're
Put a
good.
chip
We're
on the
good on
shoulder.
you, brother.
No, thank you.
So there are like people that AK will turn down. It's just like
We did, for sure. Yeah.
it's like I wonder like how that feels, right? Somebody like
Damn.
My favorite were like the old AK before this one. There's another AK, like the original one. And we would have these guys, like, you know, the MMA was starting to become a thing, and people like didn't really like believe in it as much. And there was all these street fighters would just show up in a kind of, it was a strange part of town, you know, a lot of traffic, and like, so all these like, fucking thugs would show up, like, I could fight, you know, I don't want to fucking fight. And so like, we'd have like the Paul Bonatello or like Kane as our big guys.
people, dude.
And so we'd get these guys, and they'd be like, all right, get your stuff, come back tomorrow or whatever. And then, like, it was so fun watching these street guys come in and just get the fucking
Just
shit
getting
beat
mauled.
out of 'em. Kane was just, you
Kane?
could not.
So mean.
You could not, like, you need a leash on Kane. Because when he was in his mean state, it was just, there's nobody.
That's so
There's nobody
fucking
could
funny,
beat
dude.
him.
San
Oh my
Jose,
God.
dude. They just walk into it. Hey, what's up, fool?
I'm trying to
you guys
scrap.
banging shit. It's like, hey, Kane.
Exactly.
He's got brown pride tatted on
I
his
know.
chest.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny, dude. Did Kane just like fuck him up?
Kane destroyed him, yeah.
Just suplexing dudes.
Yeah. You tell Kane what to do, and he's like the Terminator, you know what I mean? Just like fucking program the motherfucker, and he's on.
And he's just ready to go. That's fucking amazing, dude. How often would that happen? Was it pretty often?
You know, it happened maybe once a month or something like that. And then Paul Bonatello was always a good one. He'd beat the crap out of these street fighters too. It was fun to watch.
What do they say after they get beat up? This is like dawn
See you
on
on
them?
Monday.
Did it dawn on them like, oh, maybe I can't fight.
They don't usually come back.
Like they're doing all that whack
They
crap.
get-
shit.
yeah, you guys are stuck in their head.
You're not supposed to take me down. No kicks, you know?
Yeah, we didn't do any takedowns.
Oh, really?
Oh, this was just.
No, this is lessons to be learned for these guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's no fun in that.
It always blows my mind. It's kind of like how delusional some people can be, right? Like you go into a gym full of like trained fighters, it's like, how does one get to that point where they're like, hey, I could beat up everybody here? It's like, well, that's insane.
We need some of that. We need some of that confidence.
No.
Too much arm, too much of this.
Like I'm good, dude.
Yeah, it's like that Charlie Zelnick guy. You guys remember him?
Zelenoff?
Oh, he was the one that
You
tried
heard
to
about
fight.
this guy?
He was mentally ill, though, that guy. He would like box people in LA Fitness.
Dude, he tried to fight Wilder.
Yeah.
Oh, he cheap shotted him.
Yeah,
and Roger Mayweather, too.
Yeah.
No, his Mayweather Sr., I
Yeah,
think.
Mayweather Sr. and he tried to fight Deontay Wilder because I guess on Twitter he made a negative comment about Deontay Wilder's daughter, the one who has like some ailments, and so he came into the gym and then Wilder just tried to kill him.
Wow.
It was bad, man.
Yeah, so
It was
this guy basically said he's like, I guess 300-0 in the streets. So he would go
This
to
little white dude?
yeah, he said he would go to gyms and challenge people like Deontay Wilder to a boxing match.
And like he was known for like sucker punching dudes and then, oh my God, and just running away.
So then he'll do this, then he'll try to sucker punch, or he'll say like, "Oh, you got me when I was on the ground," doesn't count.
Yeah, these are the type of guys you're like, where do these guys come from? There were so many of these guys back in the day. I think they weeded them out a little bit, but like, I'm telling you, the old AK, these guys would pop up once or twice a month. You just have some random dude pop up.
Damn.
And just get smoked by Cain Velasquez.
Huge.
That's a cool story, though.
Yeah,
You know, I fought that guy.
I fought that guy. What happened?
That guy beating up Brock Lesnar, I fought that guy. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the right response. That's what you're supposed to do. Shell up in a ball. Wait for it to be over.
What size glove? Oh my God. What size gloves is he wearing? Those ain't 16-ounce gloves.
4 ounce.
Tens.
He literally tosses his.
Look at.
Because the dude's still talking shit. He's like, "Why, like, bro,
Is
stop."
he really?
Yeah. See, he's still like, "That was nothing. That was nothing."
That was whack.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. That's scary, dude.
Look like a little skinhead too. Is he still trying to fight?
Those are like the old timey gloves, huh? like the ones that Jack Dempsey used to wear.
They started fighting this way, dude. Just like this, and started rotating this way.
Dude, for one of your side quests, I hope you maybe like show up to a Street Beefs.
Street beefs?
Oh, dude, you break the internet.
Luke Rockhold just shows up to a Street Beefs.
What is that?
Oh, brother.
Oh,
You ever seen Street Beefs?
Oh, we're gonna give you a side.
Nah, I don't know. I haven't seen. They got money?
I don't think they could afford you.
It'll just be a nice bar session for you.
Yeah. It'd be a nice.
Just show up.
It'll be
kick
good
somebody in the
marketing.
head. Street Beefs is basically backyard brawls MMA version. And
But
they
they're
have-
guys that don't fight, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
guys you'd find on an Indian reservation
They
fighting.
somehow randomly got this like former like one championship Korean fighter. to-
Yeah. The guy who fought Crow Cop, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You for sure seen these.
This is an internet sensation. That's the guy that.
Dude, who, like. I just don't understand who watches these guys. Like, what kids, like, sit at home watch
bro,
this
these
stuff?
have like 10 million views each.
Well, I'm talking, like, just, like, Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
This neon kid. Like, who is watching every movement these guys make? Like, what is it about the neon kid? Like, what is it?
The young lads, they love it.
What is about him that, like, you want to see?
We're not the
Nothing.
audience.
There's nothing I get from that.
Those guys are actually dipping their toes in more of the MMA space.
Oh,
They're like
course.
filming all the like they were at like Sanford MMA and they were like
couldn't-
filming stuff.
They don't even know how to throw a punch.
Yeah, it's crazy how they're infiltrating that.
It's just good views. People want to see what the fight life is like.
Who wants to watch them do anything?
It's weird. Like I asked like some
The young lads.
I'm just saying, like,
You're not kidding.
how many, like, there's millions of kids that are just watching that little dork.
It is
do
kind
his
of
thing.
crazy.
Yeah.
That streaming is
It's
like
a phenomenon,
that big.
man.
it's like this weird
I mean,
thing.
Rampage, I get. Rampage
Yeah.
is fucking funny.
Rampage is nuts. man.
But
He's
like,
killing it,
what
too.
in the world is this little shy, little like insecure kid?
Maybe
doing?
that's your next side quest.
Doing
Is
it,
Luke Rockhold going live streaming? Because I'm sure your
Beating
life
up
would
streamers.
be crazy, bro.
I
Your
would-
your
I
day
would
to
go.
life would be nuts.
I'm not exactly politically correct,
I would say neither is Rampage.
and I'm not black. So it doesn't really work.
Dude, we talked
Handsome
about.
white guy says racist shit.
Hey, look, if Henry Cejudo can say fart box on Rampage
I
live,
think you can get away with
The
it.
fart
dude.
box on that one.
But he's short and he's Mexican.
He's
He
Olympian.
went through struggles.
And he's got a green card.
I know. ICE is after him, dude. He
well,
got it on him.
technically, aren't you also a DEI like us? I heard you're a Native American.
Yeah.
I
lead
Say-
with that.
Lead with that, bro. Lead with that.
Dude, open a casino, man.
I wish I could.
A riverboat casino.
I wish I could get some money from that too. Yeah.
Luke Rockhold, a casino. But yeah, this is what Street Beefs is. It's a internet phenomenon. People love it. It's just like crazy matchups. Some of these
Why
guys.
are they wearing gloves? This is so.
Sometimes they do MMA gloves.
This
Sometimes
is so
they do.
funny. This guy is like literally from Korea. He's fought Crow Cop, right? There's a fight that he has where he socks a guy once, and the guy goes, "Time out, I'm done."
That guy?
Yeah, the Korean guy.
The Korean guy looks like the guy that Don Fry fought back in the day. When he Hey, he looks exactly like that.
He cracks this one guy, and the guy gets hit in the face once, and he goes, "Yeah, I know when I'm good." I just stops. He goes, "That shit felt different," and he just quit the fight.
I'm on the board. We're doing this Beverly Hills Fight Night. We're doing
what's
like
that?
an undercover, like red carpet, really elite kind of style.
Rich guys versus rich guy.
January, I think January 22nd.
Wait, tell us more. It's a fight promotion.
Yeah, it's fight promotion.
So like, tell me more.
Yeah.
What do you?
So cryptic.
You're so cryptic.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. I mean, it's all coming together, but it's
Well, too early to talk about it right now.
it's across from the old Montage. It's the guy who owns the whole place, like next to it. Like looks like a hotel, but it's not. I don't know. But
Elon
it's
Musk versus
really
Zuckerberg.
beautiful.
Yeah. That's where they're gonna do that fight.
It's gonna be some sexy stuff. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. So it's a kickbox. We're gonna have some old school like kickboxing style matches.
Oh, shit.
It's pretty cool. A couple things are coming together right now.
Is that on your radar at all? Kickboxing? Is that something that you would be like?
Like
"Yo, I
going to
could do
one
that."
championship and just fighting a Thai guy.
I'm too good at everything else, you know. I mean, it's enough like the side quests. I've tried out like to limit my skill set, you know. But I'm like, at this point, if I were to do something, I'm using everything I got these days.
Yeah.
Wrestling's wrestling, all right. Grappling, but if we're throwing strikes,
Let's do everything.
I'm like, I need my kicks.
Yeah.
I need my fucking like that's the reason. Like I'm good at everything else too. So it's like I open up different holes. You know, I tested the waters enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be real nice to do it. But I like the grappling is still fun. It's a challenge, and it's like still like, and it's fun when there's not punches. It's like it's a different mindset. You know, you can have a lot more fun in it in your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You can still train really hard. It's still challenging, but it's like there's just not like it's like your life's on the line.
Yeah.
So it makes the environment just a little more like
It's a little more relaxed.
More inviting.
Yeah. Let's talk about this. Covington versus Rockhold right now.
Yeah.
January 10th.
How do you think this is going to play out? What do you think? How's this going to play out against Colby Covington?
I think Kobe's going to run into a wall, dude. I think he's going to... I don't know what he's going to do and how his style is going to come at me. I can throw him. I can sit on his face.
Yeah, that'd be sick. You pin him and sit on his face. That'd be good.
I really think I just don't see where he's gonna beat me. I think he's gonna outwork me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I don't know, I've wrestled with the best guys in the world, and I just got to get in shape. I'm getting better and better, and I worked with some guys recently, and I'm pretty good still. So I wouldn't be surprised if I spladle Kobe. You ever seen a spladle?
What's a spladle? Can you look that up? Can you spell that actually?
Yeah.
I used to use my number one thing back in the day. Like Kobe's he can't go upper body with me. Like Greco, I'll throw him. I guarantee I'm gonna get the better of him.
Bro, please spladle him.
But if he comes underneath me,
please fucking spladle.
He comes underneath me. This is my high school specialty. I would spladle the shit out of people.
If I get spladled, I'm
giving up.
Just call my shot right now. Spladle.
Blow.
Okay.
Spladle.
And then you're going to sell a tutorial on how to spladle somebody.
Oh my God.
I dare you to shoot on me, Kobe.
Dude, you're about to get opened up, Colby.
Boy, I'm gonna wrap you up and open you up like a can. Fucking frosting.
Yeah, clip that.
Clip that and send it to Kobe immediately.
Yeah. Get ready for the spladle, dude.
Bro, a spladle.
He's probably never seen that before.
Dude, you don't want to be in that position on the live stream or
How do you even
TV
get there? That's wild.
So it looks very painful.
Yeah, if I spladle Kobe, I'll start live streaming for sure.
Wait.
That's the layup.
You got to live stream this event. You got to hire somebody and just get him in a spladle.
And just zoom right into his crotch right there and then zoom out.
Oh my God.
In and out, in and out.
In and out, just boom, boom, boom.
So you got the grand opening of the 11 down in Miami.
What's that?
Stream for that too, right?
What's that?
You don't know?
No. You got to put us on game. We're out of the
11 is like the biggest club in the world. It's like 24 hours. It's like a club, but a strip club.
Ooh.
And everything else, but it's everything. They have Cirque du Soleil. They have
What the fuck?
Yeah, 50 Cent. Everyone plays in the middle stage.
What?
You've never heard of 11?
See,
dude, we're so out of the
You're
loop.
talking to
Let me tell
three
you,
Asian guys
This
married.
is where Drake has his birthday party. This is like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never been.
We've never been invited.
in that.
I mean, they were like for a Super Bowl. They were selling tables for like $250,000.
Oh,
Christ.
that kind of club.
It's crazy.
Well, that's why we don't know.
Yeah.
Something called Jollibee. The great fried chicken spot, dude.
That's our club. That's where we go on Friday nights.
That's where we go. You wouldn't know about that poor shit. That's poor people shit.
It's wild, but no, they built a hotel next to it. They built a 5-star hotel adjacent to it.
Yeah.
They were gonna do like a bridge. Thank God they didn't. But I've got like a nice condo in the hotel.
Oh damn.
But I think that they open in like January, February. So
Damn, you got a lot going on.
That is fucking crazy.
They have the craziest club in the world. Just got a 5-star hotel right next to it. It's gonna be insane.
First of all, their tagline is already scary. Dinner is never just dinner. I don't know what the fuck. That shit's crazy.
Yo, that's some
I'm
rich
already
shit,
excited.
dude.
Yeah.
Bro, their fried chicken sandwich up there is.
Way better than Jollibee. Yeah, fuck Jollibee, man.
The fried chicken sandwich is not the fried chicken sandwich.
Yeah, fried chicken is not fried chicken.
and it comes served half naked.
We're gonna show up to 11. We're gonna show up to 11:11 and name drop Luke Rockhold. See if we get in.
Dude.
I'm gonna get roofied and get my ass taken. That's what's gonna happen.
It's down the street. I'm pretty sure
Rockhold's gonna record it. He's like, dude, guess what footage I have of you?
that one happens in space. Yeah, we got protein candy,
Yeah,
this
tell us
is my new baby right here.
This is cool, man.
4 grams of fiber. Let's
Yeah,
go.
no, I mean it's a real healthy product, man. A friend of mine I had worked with on another company was launching this, and opportunity for me to get in on it, and I came in quite nicely, and so I got a nice chunk. Ooh. And we're blowing this thing up. It's good. It's really good. And it's
I've
healthy.
never even seen this.
It's
before.
healthy.
That's
It's
crazy.
like whey protein from Solid Ranch. I think out in Wyoming we come from, and so everything. It's like top of the line everything, and it's just only getting better. We're gonna add it. We're adding like collagen. We're having watermelon for all of my rampages of the world.
I knew.
my favorite flavor.
Start live streaming, dude.
So we got all these new flavors coming out, and we got deals. I mean, we're opening up doors. We already have in Canada. We have Whole Foods, 7-Eleven, Kroger's, all that, and now in the United States, we're opening up all those doors as well. We have Walgreens, 7-Eleven.
Damn, bro.
It's amazing.
I'm trying to get a Billy and cash the fuck out.
You might be able to get it with this one, dude. This is
I think
genius.
that's the game plan. That's where I got some big business people on this thing, and a nice little chunk off a bill.
Dude, you're doing retirement, right?
Try
in the fighter world. I feel like some guys, I'm like, oh damn, what are they doing?
I feel like someone like you will never retire though. Like you're always looking for something new to like improve yourself or do something else.
I think that's life, man. That's like we're all animals. We're meant to hunt and we're meant to be hunted. I think technology and everything is softened us all. All lose our way, our train of thought, our hormone imbalance, and all these things. Like you got to Hormesis theory, man. It's like good stress is life. Keep you focused. Keep you strong. You need to balance yourself. There's too much technology, too much gayness being put out there. And
I agree. I've been saying that for years.
No, they're trying to manipulate and soften culture. When did you go through an airport 20 years ago and see trans people anywhere?
Honestly,
like
in Thailand,
like from
not much at Burbank
20 years ago, but now I mean, like you're talking like the difference from going in a massive public space and just like it's so much more public because they've tried to pollute the culture through all and technology and everything has softened everybody because like the hardness, all the hard jobs have gone away, and so people people start losing. You get imbalances your hormones. You start like questioning, and you satiation too. Coffee shops. You want to talk about coffee shops? I think that's the downfall of the world.
Damn, hot take.
This guy loves coffee shops.
You're not meant to have 5 coffees a day. You satiation. Like every time you satiate yourself, like you start to imbalance your hormones again. And you start to question who you are and what you're doing, and all that. You're meant to have long gaps. You're an animal. You're meant to feast. You're meant to like go off and forage and run.
This guy feasts all the time if you can.
You can't eat.
I'm getting peptides, dog.
You're spiking your insulin. You're spiking your insulin. You're fucking up your hormones. We're not meant to eat all day. Like appetizers and desserts and 14-course meals and all these things. Like, you pick and choose your points, but the more space you have the more work you put in, the more balance you find in your head. Yeah,
dude, Luke, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, hell yeah,
dude. What do you guys think? What's the next flavor you guys would like?
I'm happy with watermelon. I like watermelon.
I want mango.
You want mango?
As a Filipino,
this guy
I need
wants
mango.
calamansi or something. Huh?
I need something
mango
Filipino.
Would be fucking good.
Mango would be great.
You guys already have a sour apple?
I'm working on a s'mores. I want a s'more.
Really?
It tastes like a. It's like a marshmallow and like in between a marshmallow and Starburst kind of thing. I don't know, but it's chewy. It's great. Like in the morning, like you want something. I think a s'mores would be badass. So we're working on a few
some chocolate stuff. Huh?
But a mango could pop.
Anything sour, I'm in.
Sour apple.
I like the sour.
Apple.
Sours are winner.
I'm sure that's the hot seller.
We'll pick some.
We're looking for the watermelon though. I like the watermelon.
Watermelon's on its way.
I'm a big fan.
Good tropical,
Rampage.
good sour classic fruit.
All the rampages out there. Watermelon's on their way. Relax. Luke said it.
We'll take care of you.
All right, guys, check out Protein Candy. Check out Luke on his next fight. He's gonna
spladle the shit out of Colby.
That's gonna be Colby, dude.
I love the references.
They gotta know, dude.
Call him the shot.
January.
Let me know if anything else is sexy out there. Side quests.
Wait, let's before we leave. What side quests should we give?
We've done karate combat now.
CJI
live streaming.
CJI is now already done, so you got that locked in. You did boxing.
He got a condo at 11.
Yeah.
The world's greatest place ever.
That's right. Where fried chicken isn't fried chicken. What's the next sport that you could probably do? Dude,
there's a lot of options.
You know what? Celebrity basketball.
Yeah, honestly.
NBA All-Star game.
Yeah,
you got to be
dude.
at that.
You got to do celebrity ball.
You got to make your way back to the hooping.
Hey, Phil Rowe says he's the best basketball player in the UFC.
Can you beat Phil Rowe one-on-one in basketball?
Let's see how I can beat Cormier.
or wait, we do Luke Rockhold Dagestani basketball.
The worst sport.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my God, that'd be.
Your jump shot. I'm sure you got a great jump shot.
What are the rules of that game? Like,
you tell us.
I know people. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
That's a travel. What are you guys talking about?
No travel, dude. I punched him in the face. It cancels out.
Right, I got it. I'm gonna go to Italy and play that one game, the crazy game.
What's the game?
Soccer?
Oh wait, no.
No, you know what I'm talking about, where the guys battle with the ball.
Yeah. What the fuck is that called?
I would do that.
What is
the
it?
fuck is that called? I've only seen clips of it on Instagram.
I think it's
Italian?
it's Italian game, but it's very like cultural, and they take it pretty seriously, I guess, from when they say it. But like it's like team, like that you try to like get a ball across the field, but people just break out in fights everywhere.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh snap!
I saw clips of this on Instagram.
Pretty badass.
Oh, I think I found it. Is it this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
What am I
They had
watching?
this on Netflix. This shit's fucking nuts.
Bro, this
Is crazy.
Is it like
It's like
football?
war, dude.
Or rugby?
I might have to.
Oh,
get
they're fighting?
I might have to get an Italian passport, but like, what's the point of the ball?
I don't know.
I don't really see much use of the ball.
It's like kill the
It's
carrier.
like rugby.
You try to put it-
kickboxing,
you try to put it
and
in a hole?
Pakistani basketball put into one.
Bro, they just get into like.
That's
wait.
the score? Throwing it against
Wait, what is it? What is the?
I think you get a point if you throw it into a child's face.
a young Italian.
What was
child.
that? I don't like. Where was it? That was on the
What do I
left
do?
side. It was like,
Yeah. Why you hitting my face?
Dude, Luke
Where's he gonna-
Rockhold doing this.
And look, boom, another kid dies.
what is the?
I don't know.
You just gotta throw it to the.
I think you'll do great
And
in
is
this.
everyone just like in 50-50 guard? What?
Those guys
No,
are just playing close guard.
This is a lot less fighting because typically all I see is just brutal fights.
Bro, these guys are way too into it.
Dude, they're getting amped.
I have no idea what the rules are.
Power slap.
No,
No, fuck no. Fuck no, dude.
They're like 10 million.
I would do that the leg kicking.
Yeah. That should be
Oh,
great.
you would crush
An
that.
advantage there.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That's cheating.
For
but-
you.
Okay.
I would
All right.
do that for sure.
Well, guys, leave down in the comments down below what you think Luke Rockhold's next side quest will be. We'll take a poll. We'll let them
Sponsored by
know.
Protein Candy.
Come on.
Sponsor the event by Protein Candy. Guys, give it up for Luke Rockhold.
Hey-o.